Hey, welcome to Let's Talk World with Maria. Let's Talk World is all about promoting and featuring different types of people with passion in their heart. It's either a musician, a teacher, educator, doctor, um, whoever you are, salesperson probably. Come into our show, reach out to me at info at socialmediashows.com, and I will give you an RSVP invite to be on this show. Before I call in our featured guest today, I just want to talk about determination. What is determination? I want to talk about determination because of the things that went through with me these past few days. Well, before I say my story, let me tell you what is determination all about. It is a positive emotional feeling that involves persevering towards a difficult goal. I couldn't even talk in spite of obstacles. Determination occurs prior to goal attainment and serves to motivate behavior that will help achieve one's goal. So determination is actually a feelings, and it's an emotional feeling, and I keep on saying on few previous shows that I don't have feelings. I don't have any feelings at all, but I am so determined, meaning I have feelings. So I'm glad I clarify that I have feelings. Doesn't necessarily romantic feeling or anything, but I am alive, I would say. Anyways, determination. There's a lot of things to go with determination. Are you determined to do such things? Like, let's say, being hypocrite. Yes, I said it. There's a lot of hypocrisy, or let me say this, we are actually hypocrite in different levels, in different scenarios in our lives. We might not know that we are hypocrite, but yes, we are. I am not trying to be negative here. I'm just trying to clarify things. I just had posts on Facebook on previous days, and I said it's a Black Friday. We love to shop. Obviously, I cannot shop because I don't have money. Well, I have a little money, but I don't want to go spend my money on things that I can buy it later if I need it. But anyways, I posted on Facebook and said I didn't shop today because I'm waiting for white or Asian Friday. And somebody actually hit me up and said that I am a racist. I want to ask you, my viewers, tell me, is that being racist or not? Because if I said yes, it's being a racist, but it's not a racist, I am gonna be a hypocrite. And if I said that no, it's not a racist, but on some other opinion or other perception of, or a perception of others is being racist, well, you know what, that's their perception. I don't want to go there. So what do you guys think? But anyways, I also posted on previous days that it's only the first, yes, this was yesterday, it's only the 1st of December and everybody is playing Christmas song. Can you please stop doing that? It's too early. Well, I have a situation where I start, or my one of the facility that I went to on the previous days start playing a very depressing Christmas song, and when I hear that song, it reminds me of something about my past, or not a past, but some a person that is very dear to my heart. And yes, I don't want to hear that. That's me. I don't know about you, but for me is no, not yet. So I have to leave the room to avoid that song. And you know what? When if I say that I don't like Christmas, I might be hypocrite. Or if I said I don't like Christmas song to be played now, I might be hypocrite either, too, because I love Christmas. I'm not saying that I don't like Christmas. I just don't like the song that's making me depressed. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, the JC?
Yes, it does.
Oh, thank you. Well, anyways, before with no further ado, I would like to actually introduce my next guest today. This woman has a full energy, full determination in life to succeed. Uh, she just moved here in Vegas recently, and I can see, although she's not yet there where she wanna go, I can say that this woman will be very, very successful. Um, uh, about her passion. I said about her fashion because she is a fashionista, by the way. She is not just a fashionista. She is also a mother of two cute little girls. I met them a few days ago. And um, she is actually an educator, which is, I love it. I love all educators out there. Thank you for you guys' service. I always say, oh, by the way, viewers, please, every time you see an educator, thank them like when you thank a military guy, because you know what, they take care of your kids. I think I'd rather, not to no, no offense to our men and women in service, because they do a lot of job, but I, for me and my opinion, I would rather actually thank more of the teacher, because I see them often when I drop my kids. When you drop your kids, please say thank you for your service, even though how upset you are. Please thank them for their service, because they're there for your kids no matter what. They actually help you nurture that kid from small until they become adults. They actually start the the very sensitive or fragile mind of our kids. So please go ahead and thank them. But anyways, I'm not gonna take this long. I would like to present to you guys Miss Thai of That Style by Thai. Thank you for gracing my show,
Thank you so
Thai.
much, Maria. Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for gracing my show. Welcome,
Thank
welcome
you.
to Let's Talk World.
Thank you so much for having me, Maria. I'm so honored. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well,
I'm excited.
Yay! Me too. I'm so excited. I've been, she's been with social media shows for a month now.
Yeah,
I would
about
say.
a month.
Yeah.
Yes.
And everybody who joins social media shows has been to this seat before they started their show.
Oh, really?
But you were in this seat. It's only a stool because you were with your mom. I remember that time.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
so you've been in social media. This is her second guesting on social media, and I appreciate that. And by the
you.
way, I forgot to actually mention that Thai is the brand new moderator of Honeybees. I will be still there, but then she will be actually the peacemaker of Honeybees. And Honeybees goes every 5 p.m. Right
Yes.
after the show. So 5 p.m. Please stay tuned on that. Are
Yes.
you gonna be wearing the same clothes?
No, I have a different look. I have a different look. Wardrobe changes.
Wardrobe
Yeah, I'm a
changes.
fashionista. I like
Yeah.
to change it up.
Yeah. Well,
So,
you know what?
yeah.
I think I said a lot about you, but tell us anything that I never mentioned yet. Tell me anything about you that I never mentioned yet.
Oh, okay. So I'm originally from California. So that's where where I consider home. Most of my upbringing was there in California. So I'm a California girl, and
You know what? You don't like with your attitude and everything. You don't. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be saying that, but you know what? You are so amazing.
Oh,
Go ahead,
thank you.
continue.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
I don't
Thank
mean
you.
to
You're so
interrupt.
sweet. You're
I should just sit down and
No,
relax.
no, you're good. No, you're good. So, but let's see some interesting facts about me. Whoa. Oh, well, I do value education. I have gone up the levels. So, I do value education. So, I am an educator. I do believe in education. And, I believe knowledge is power. Sir Francis Bacon said that, coined that phrase. So I definitely believe that, knowledge is the way, to help get you where you want to go, to empower you, to help do the things that you would like to do. So yes, education is the key, and I'm a proponent of that for myself and for my children and for my students whom I've taught, and the students in general, helping out at the school, volunteering. So yeah, all about the education. And I think that was so sweet what you said about thanking an educator. That is so sweet. Most schools, they have like maybe like one special week out of the school calendar year where they'll thank their teachers. They'll love on the teachers. The administration will love on the teachers, and the parents who would like to love on their children's teachers and PTOs and things like that. Loving on the teachers. So thank you. It's
My pleasure.
I that was so sweet. I think that teachers, it's hard. It's a hard profession. I mean, like you don't go in it for the glitz and glam, because there isn't any glitz and glam. You go into it for your love, with your love and passion for the children, to help and to help them become what they are going to become. To help better them, help sharpen those tools, help get that knowledge in there as they go through those years, and then they're off, and then one day you look back and you say, wow, it's amazing. My first group of kids that I taught, they're now in high school.
Yeah, you know what?
They're
I
in high
always
school.
remember. I always remember my teachers way back when I was in elementary and high school, and every time I see them, I still say, "Oh, ma'am," or teacher. We call it ma'am, MAAM,
Mm-hmm.
in the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we
Mhm.
call them that way. So we still salute and respect them until we. I seen older people than me that actually like give those respect. That's why we still respect them when we get older. So
Wow.
yeah, that's how we do it. That's how our tradition in the Philippines. Yes, we
That's-
follow that.
That's wonderful. I think here oftentimes the teachers aren't respected, that much. I think that we have children who don't respect the authority figures as they should. So, and even some of the parents don't respect
They
the
fight with the-
teachers.
yeah, I know. They're like they
and-
blame the teacher.
in such a way. So it's so I think that's awesome that there in the Philippines that teachers are respected. And here, yes, there are instances there that we are respected, but there are also instances where parents will curse you out, the students will curse you out, there'll be threats and things like that. And so yeah, teachers, I mean, I can't speak for all of them, but I can speak for myself. I know, and for some that my colleagues that I worked with, it's like, we're there for the love of the children.
Yes.
We're there for the love of the children. You don't get rich being a teacher. It's not money, and it's not the glitz
It's
and
the
glam.
passion. Yeah.
It's really kind of like it's a servant. You're a servant. You're serving out of the love
Mm-hmm.
that you have for those beautiful children. It doesn't matter where they come from. It doesn't matter, where your school is located, in which part of town. Some schools may be in a higher income bracket, and some schools may not be. But all children deserve to be loved and respected, and taught with and given that wonderful education. So for me, I felt like my passion and my calling was to help with the children, those at-risk children, the children in those schools, where the statistics weren't looking so promising. Those children need love. They need extra love, that extra love and attention. So I did my best to to love on my students. They were like my other children. I have my two, and then my my students are like my other babies, and I still love on them even till today.
I
Even
love
till
that.
today.
I love the way. Do you know that when you're talking about it, it's showing the overflowing love that you gave to your students. I mean,
Oh,
I can see that. I just don't want to cut you off earlier because I see that. Like, if you can see what when she
oh,
was talking, it's just you can see the passion. She's not looking for that money. She just want to serve these kids. She has two kids, beautiful kids actually, that I met a few days ago, and you know
oh,
I
thank
can
you.
see the love that she's giving to this, to your biological kids, is you are transferring the love to your students as well. I can see it. Even though I never seen you teaching in a
Oh,
school, I can see that part.
oh, thank you.
Well, you know
That's
what?
so sweet.
You, so you were also mentioning about glams and
Mhm.
glamour. I know. Glams and glamour. Being a teacher,
Mhm.
right? You're I would say you're retiring for a few months for now, right? As a teacher, she's on break,
Yes.
uh, and you also followed your other passion, which is glams and glamour. You are so glamorous. The first time I
Uh,
met this lady, I am just the dress that she was wearing was like, I was like, that should be my dress. But anyways,
oh,
you look fabulous. By the
oh,
way,
thank
I
you,
love your
thank you,
dress. It's
thank
amazing, and she just love all these glitters and everything. Yeah, the nails, the shoes.
oh,
OMG,
oh, my purse.
the purse, and like, oh gosh. And then she's also a fashionista on social media. Name
Mhm.
your hashtag to
Sure. That's Style by Ty. My name is spelled TAI, so it's That Style by Ty. You can look me up on Instagram and also on Facebook.
Yes. So if you go on her page, you just see all these different type. She deliver uh, deliver so gracefully the fashionista mentality. You can just like look on how, just to let you know, not everybody who wears this and that doesn't look the same when others wearing it the same clothing. You know
Mhm.
that, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so it's how you carry, right? So whenever you go to her page, you'll see a lot of different clothing, and she just carried herself so perfectly. How do you
Oh,
do that?
oh, thank you, thank you. That's so sweet of you to say. Well, I think true beauty, really starts from the inside. It's in our inside and it comes out. And so we may look nice or very nice on the outside, but we can be so ugly on the inside and how we're treating others. So first, I think real true beauty really does start on the inside, and when it's there, it radiates out. It comes out. It can't help but come out, right? And I
Oh, that's
read
why you are glittering on the radio awards night.
the glow.
Yeah, the glow is just glowing like.
I I think I had a glow. It was a beautiful evening. It was a beautiful evening that night, and I read a one of my followers post, and it said that the most beautiful curve on a woman's body is their smile, and I was like, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I love that. Now I'm
Isn't
just
that
gonna be
awesome?
smiling.
Isn't that awesome?
Say that again. Say that again. Say it
They,
again.
their post said, it said that the most beautiful curve on a woman's body is her smile.
The the beautiful curve of
The most beautiful curve
the most beautiful curve on a woman's body
is
is
her
her smile.
smile. Yes,
Now
that just
oh yeah, I know
touched
it.
me. That touched me because
Yeah.
we're so used to hearing people say, "Oh, well, she needs to have curves in all these certain places and this and that." But really, I think that that saying is really speaking to that. It's speaking to that inner beauty. It's speaking to that inner beauty, and that smile, man, it says it
Oh
all,
my God.
right?
No, I couldn't stop smiling.
It says it all.
Yeah.
When that inner beauty is there, it just can't help but come out. And so that's really where it starts. It starts right here. It starts here.
It starts in your heart.
That's right. It sure does. And then from there, it comes on out. And I do think that our fashion is important. I do think how we looks matter. I know how we look matters. I know there's going to be people that argue against that. And I understand. The viewpoint. However, we're visual creatures, right? We're visual. And how we look, like, you don't have to say one word, but that first impression, what are you going off of? You're going off of how someone looks. They may look one way, they may speak a totally different way than how they look and this and that. But at the end of the day, first impression is, how someone is presenting themselves. So our fashion choices, in my opinion, matter. And they say something about us. They say something. It could be a good something. It could be a bad something. But they say something. And even at the very, very least, are you clean and decent? Are you least clean and decent? Are you least clean and decent? But really, it speaks a lot more. It speaks a lot more. So, I like to try to make sure, I like to actually put some thought into what it is that I'm wearing, Maria. I like to look put together. Like, I didn't just, ta-da, here
Also,
I am.
you're not like me, right? I just go in my closet, try 5 different clothes, and then I'll go back whichever is my favorite.
Well, and everyone
that.
has their own.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own process. For me, it's a lot of here. I have to say, what is it? What do I want? For me, the $1 million question every day is, what am I going to wear? What am I going to wear?
Yep,
For
that's
real.
the fashionista right there.
That's the question. I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, what do I want to wear today? I'm looking in my closets. I've got 2 in my master's suite. I have 2 closets, and I'm just
I
like,
love that.
they're still not big enough. I need more. But anyways, I'm trying to say, like, oh my gosh. So for me, I find different things that'll inspire me. I might say, a certain color may pop in mind. I say, I think today I feel like red. Today I feel like red. And, I might, or I could say, you know what, I want to rock that purse today.
Mm-hmm.
And if I want to rock that purse, then I have to make sure that my look is going to go with my purse. It could be a certain shoe or heel, that I want to wear.
Go ahead and is it okay if we remove your shoes and just want to show it?
Sure. These are my new fabulous INC boots from Macy's.
Ooh.
I love them.
There you go. Look at this. Oh my God.
I love.
Isn't that amazing?
Thank you.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Thank you.
Go ahead and get your pair now.
Yes.
Oh, if you don't need it, don't.
They're featured on my page. Yes.
And her page, That Style by Tai, TAI.
Yes.
Don't forget that. It's all on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
And we're gonna have the new promo video for her fashion pretty soon. We are working on it.
Yes.
And I'm
that's
so excited.
exciting.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Thank you
Well,
so
before
much.
we go on break,
Okay.
I just wanna actually explain this to say it to everybody that I used to have full of closet clothes, purse, shoes, and everything.
Mhm.
Full, like overflowing. Actually, I shop like every week. That's how. And then eventually, when I lose everything, I have
Okay.
to actually take it. It saved me actually on financial devastation at one point in my life where I have to actually put those consignment boutique.
Yes.
I have to sell all my signature purse, everything,
Okay.
purse, shoes, and everything to save me on financial destruction at that time. Yes, it saved me. But since then, I was crying walking out on that boutique. when I dropped my Louis Vuitton bag and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was crying, and um, since then I told myself I only buy things that I will need the most, want it badly,
Mm-hmm.
and it fits my budget. So those are the three things. I don't know if you notice me, I don't hold any purses anymore. It's because of that heartbreak I had with my Louis Vuitton.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I said I'm not going purse anymore. Well, I still have signature purses, but I don't use it anymore because I just want to see it right there.
Yeah. Well,
So,
those are some great tips. Those are some great tips.
oh, thank
And
you.
thinking, being conscious about money and the spending is wonderful, and that's something that I like to be mindful of as well. I love a good deal.
Yeah, yeah, I have to have those three.
Love a good deal.
Yeah, three things when I walk into the store.
Mm-hmm.
If it's really, really break my heart and I know that I can afford this, I will get it
Mm-hmm.
and I will use it. As you can see, one of my shoes I haven't used it yet because I'm still thinking. Oh no, we're using it. And by the way, we have the Peter Pan premiere at Summerlin Theater on December 13. We're gonna be doing ambush and live streaming interview out there. So please stay tuned on that. I am not gonna say buy your tickets now because it's already sold out. It's already sold out, so we won't be able to sell tickets anymore. But we will be live streaming the event, so stay tuned on that. But anyways, we're gonna go on break really quick. This is Maria and this is Ty. We will be coming back for more.